Welcome back. Today we are going to learn elimination reactions of haloalkanes. The word elimination means removal of something. Here, removal of elements from haloalkanes. When a haloalkane with beta hydrogen atom is heated with alcoholic potassium hydroxide, elimination of beta hydrogen and a halogen from alpha carbon atom taking place. This reaction is called beta elimination or dehydrohalogenation. We are having an alkyl halide CS3, CS2, Cl. I am writing this compound in another way as CH2H, CH2Cl. That is ethyl chloride, which on treating with alcoholic KOH. Due to the presence of alcohol, the KOH will act as only base and not as nucleophile. If we are taking KOH, that is potassium hydroxide, as such, it will act as only nucleophile and undergo nucleophilic substitution reaction. The presence of alcohol make potassium hydroxide, that is KOH, a bulky group and act only as base and undergo elimination reaction. And what is the purpose of base here? If base is there, it will take proton, that is H plus ion from the substrate molecule. That is OH from alcoholic KOH will attack H plus ion and form water, H2O. Where do you get H plus here? In CS3, CS2, Cl, 3 plus 2. That is, in ethyl chloride, 5 hydrogen atoms are there altogether. This carbon atom is directly attached to functional group Cl, that is chlorine, and is called alpha carbon atom. And the carbon atom which is attached to alpha carbon atom are called beta carbon atom. And the hydrogen atoms attached to alpha carbon atom are called alpha hydrogen atoms, and those which attach to beta carbon atom are called beta hydrogen atom. These two hydrogen atoms are alpha hydrogen atom and these three are beta hydrogen atoms. Normally, the base will attack only to the easily removable hydrogen atom. Beta hydrogen atoms are easily removable than alpha hydrogen atom. So it will attack to the beta hydrogen atom and H plus is releases, leaving the electron pair there itself. The electron pair shifted to this carbon-carbon bond and form double bond, and in the meantime the electron pair from C-Cl bond shifted to chlorine and leaves as Cl minus ion. That is C-Cl bond breaks. So OH minus will take the proton and these electron from CH bond shifted to CC bond and make it double bond. And you are getting CS2 double bond CS2, that is an alkene. Here, elimination of hydrogen and chlorine taking place. So this reaction is called dehydrohalogenation. The elimination of beta hydrogen taking place here, so the reaction is also called beta elimination. One more name is there, that is E2 reaction. Another example is there, that is CS3, CS2, CHCl, CS3. Treated with alcoholic KOH, you are getting beta elimination product. Due to alcohol, KOH, that is potassium hydroxide, act as a base and undergo elimination reaction. As I already said, if KOH is alone is there, the OH will act as a nucleophile and undergo nucleophilic substitution reaction only. But here alcoholic, due to the presence of alcohol, KOH become a strong base and beta elimination is taking place. So we can do the mechanism. Here two type of beta hydrogens are there. This is the alpha carbon atom, because this carbon atom is directly attached to the functional group. Here that is chlorine atom. This is beta carbon atom and this one also beta carbon atom, and two hydrogen atoms along with the beta carbon atom are beta hydrogen atoms, and these three hydrogen atoms are also beta hydrogen atoms. Here two different products can form with alcoholic KOH. We can write this compound as that CH2 can be written as CHH, and that CS3 can be written as CS2EH. OH minus can attack through this side or through this side. First we can consider this side attack only. What will happen? The H plus ion expel out, leaving the pair of electron, and these electron pair move to the carbon-carbon bond and make a double bond here. When the electron pair from carbon-hydrogen bond shifted to carbon-carbon bond, the electron pair from carbon-chlorine bond shifted to chlorine atom by breaking carbon Cl bond and leaves us Cl minus ion. And you are getting a product CS3CH double bond CH3. If OH minus is attacking through this side. Second case, the attack of OH minus through this side. When OH minus is attacking through this side, the H plus ion liberated and the electron pair from carbon-hydrogen bond get shifted to the carbon-carbon bond and make a double bond here. At the same time, when the carbon-carbon double bond formed, the electron pair from the carbon-chlorine bond gets shifted to chlorine atom and Cl minus is released out. That is, when the OH minus is attacking through this side, you are getting a product CH3, CH2, CH. Oh, you cannot see now. Let me change the position. Okay, that is CH3, CH2, CH double bond CH2. Here you are getting two products. One is a major one and another one is a minor product. For knowing the major and minor product, you have to follow Say's rule. The rule states that in dehydrohalogenation reactions, the preferred product is that alkene which has the greater number of alkyl group attached to the doubly bonded carbon atom. Or in simple words, we can say that the alkenes which have more number of alpha hydrogen atom is more stable because of the hyperconjugation. Here, two products are there, 4 carbon atoms of butene. And in the first one, second carbon atom having double bond, so but2ene. And in the second one, first carbon atom having double bond, so but 1 ene. Which butane is more stable? For finding that, we have to count the number of alpha hydrogen atom. In this alkene, this is alpha carbon atom and this also alpha carbon atoms. So we know how many alpha hydrogen atoms are there? 3 plus 2, 5 alpha hydrogen atoms are there in the first, that is but2ene. And in the second one, this is the alpha carbon atom and only 2 alpha hydrogen atoms are there. We know that the alkenes with more number of alpha hydrogen atoms are more stable because of the hyperconjugation. Here but2ene having 5 alpha hydrogen atom and is more stable than but1ene because it have only 2 alpha hydrogen atoms. So the major product obtained is but2ene and is known as Saseff's product. And the minor product but1ene is known as Hofmann product. If you are treating any alkyl halide with alcoholic KOH, it will undergo elimination reaction. If the reagent is NaNH2, that is sodamide, this is a strong base, so follows elimination reaction itself. If your nucleophile is a bulky group, then also elimination reaction taking place. For example, a tertiary group is there, so it is a bulky group now. When the reagent is this one, a bulky nucleophile, it will follow elimination reaction instead of doing substitution reaction, nucleophile substitution reaction. In the first case, bulky nucleophile is coming, so undergoes elimination reaction. But in the second case, CS3CH2O- is not a bulky group, so undergoes nucleophilic substitution reaction. But if you are having simple KOH or NaOH, it will follow nucleophilic substitution reaction. So now you are familiar with the elimination reaction and hope you understand this. Thank you for watching.